Welcome, guys, to a nice little channel update. I'm going to try and start doing these at least once a month, maybe every 2 weeks. But hey, if you hear from that short form one, let's get into it already. So, off the gate, thank you guys. Well, wholeheartedly, thank you so much to all my subscribers, all the viewers. I am sitting at 12,800, I think, 74 subscribers. That is it's mind-blowing to me because it has happened in essentially a month. I want to say a month and a half, but it's really been like a little bit over a month. I understand a lot of it is from the security video of me from about 3 years ago. It's going to be 4 now because we're in 2026. I 100% understand that. I understand that a lot of people that have come onto my streams and my other videos are like, yo, that's you. I totally get it. I portray myself completely different here than I am in that video. That's because this is my professional side. I'm not taking your shit. We're not doing this kind of BS anymore. If we're going to be about it, we're going to be about it. Let's get into it. Other than that, I am, a little bit different, a little bit more deep than just Southern white dude who grew up at the cookouts, stuff like that, But again, thank you guys. I love all the engagement. I see the Ralphie May comments. They are funny. They really are funny, but I don't see it. But obviously, it's whatever. It is new, but primarily just because that's solely dedicated to that video, not dedicated to the stuff that I've seen before. I've gotten Bubba Sparks and stuff. That one kind of got me good because it caught me off guard because it was new. But the Ralphie May stuff is funny. My mom actually really enjoys the when people call me Mikey from Recess. That's why I made that TikTok of what happened to Mikey. He grew up. Mostly for my mom. Shout out to my mom. She finds it funny. But let's get into this update. So again, thank you so much to everybody. Please continue to like, please continue to subscribe, and please continue to comment. But moving on to the update. At the top of the list, my game playthroughs. So those are going to be dedicated primarily to Fridays. Right now, Dead Space is coming out on Fridays. I am debating whether or not to do a double upload on Fridays or do a one upload earlier in the week. And then you'll have 2 playthroughs for the week. I'll figure it out. It all depends on the algorithm. I am growing, but I am still small. It's really weird. I got to figure that out, but that's part of the whole game. That's something for me to worry about. But I do plan to do Infamous, Second Son, Bulletstorm, debating on whether or not if I'm going to pick up the old playthroughs. If you guys want me to finish those, please let me know. Genuinely, please let me know. I played Dishonored, the first one, Tie of the Tasmanian Tiger, and Fable, the remaster. So if you guys want me to finish those, I will. I was playing around with the idea of doing SpongeBob. I recorded myself. I wasn't having too much of a good time just because, you're by yourself. It has to be entertaining. And plus, at that time, I wasn't editing as much. Don't expect them to be too edited or edit heavy. They are very, very, very low effort videos right now, but learning, growing. I was not expecting to get into this kind of situation with YouTube, but hey, that's where we're at. That's what we're going to do, meet it head on. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it. You feel me? Moving on from that, streaming. I don't have a schedule for streaming just yet, but when I am going to be streaming, I shall be doing video games again. Also, I will be doing my drawings on my streams. I need to reawaken my muscle memory and relearn my program. I'm very much the kind of person that if I'm not constantly doing it, I'm going to forget. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I have heard about the draw for 100-day thing. I am curious to try that. I really want to do that. Even though I have written this book, Rise of the Forgotten, Fate of Past Cross, I have a manga, comic, whatever you want to call it, in mind. That is my true magnum opus. Like, that is what I've put a lot of my effort into creating, rounding out. I really want to get that out there. You've seen some of the art, some of the panels, some of the character. It is my blonde character with the blue shirt, red sash. That's that design. I was so happy to finally finalize that design, but I'm yapping a little bit. But yes, I will be streaming my drawing stuff. But I would love to learn with you guys. Do it with me, learn with me. Let's do it. Let's be a community. Let's do this shit. On speaking of the community, if you guys draw or write, post in the community. I'm pretty sure you guys are able to. I don't think it's set up through that membership, but if it is, we'll work it out. But anyway, enough yapping. On to the next part of my streaming, writing. So you guys aren't going to see what I'm writing, but I'll be streaming myself writing, and I'll be able to chit chat with you. Basically, we're just going to be chilling. I'll see your questions, ask your questions, vibe out, get to know me, get to know you guys. It's fun. I actually like the streaming aspect because when I was streaming the Logan Paul fight, I was engaging with people who were in there, and it was fun. So yeah, look forward to that as well. Don't have a timeline set up right now, but I'm going to figure that out. I know Tuesdays are bad for me posting wise. I know Friday and Saturdays are heavy traffic, but we'll figure it out. Updates are definitely going to be on my Twitter, so go to that. And then also I'll post updates here on YouTube on the short form. Moving on from that, let's plug my book. It's my book. It's my pride. It's my passion. It's the book I wrote. Rise of the Forgotten, Faded Paths, Cross. If you would like to purchase it, it is available on Amazon for $5.99 for a digital, $15.99 for a soft cover. That's what this is. This is the soft cover. It's not that thick. It's flimsy. And then a hardcover for $18.99. I will also post links to them in the description. Also, the link to Draft to Digital, where it's also posted on the other digital sites. Any digital form, I have set it at $5.99. It is not a long read. I believe one of the sites listed as 4 hours to 5 hours to finish. I am an amateur writer. I'm not going to BS you. I hated reading. I hated writing growing up. And, I also grew up in that era where ADD and ADHD was like a lot of adults were just like freaking out about it or just giving pills. But it is very real. It is something I struggle with. I am also dyslexic. So the fact that I wrote a book is it's a pretty good achievement, man. But it is still new. My skills are still being formed. So if you hop in now, you're going to see me evolve. You're also your opinions and input is going to affect me in the sense that, hey, maybe I should fix up this. But, wait. Check it out. Links in the description. Also links to my other stuff's going to be down there too. But yeah. The last on the list is going to be my voice acting stuff. Now, I do voices, I do catchphrases, I do references from songs, TV shows, movies. It's fun, it's great. But voice acting is something I do want to get into because I do like the aspect of voicing character and giving that character so much emotion and gravitas in the performance, along with the art styles. You will be seeing a lot more of my demos. Me doing some read-throughs, me trying out some voices, me understanding the performance of it all, and just learning. Look forward to doing that journey with you guys, and I look forward to just getting out of the freaking normal headspace I'm in, But at that comes a conclusion to this update. I hope to see you guys in my streams. I hope to see you guys in my comments. I hope to see you guys just later on in the community. I know how to start a Discord. I'm not sure if I know how to manage a Discord, but I am going to be looking into that stuff. I'm going to be trying to figuring out some stuff for members only. Probably some member only streams. Probably put the Discord behind the member paywall. I get it. I'm still not big enough to really have that stuff, but hey, we out here trying to get that bread. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I am grateful to any view that I get, any like that I get, any comment I get. At the end of the day, it's you guys that keep me going. It's you guys that keep the channel alive. It's you guys that are going to help it grow. So, one last time, thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.